Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's Grealish. And here's Saka. And he whips it in. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Well, now, here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Berbatov. Odegaard! Odegaard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. Foden wins the duel this time. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foden makes a move down the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Saka. Saka hangs in a cross.
Manchester really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Saka clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, now he can run away with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's going wide left. Oh, perfectly measured that. Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Haaland, and he's got away from it. Can he finish? De Bruyne gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. And that's another good win of the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's quick to return it. And they've got rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. And that is the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Back on the way then. Badiashile did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The muscular approach does pay off here. Looking to play him in. Some resolute defending there. Fernandes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's got away. Real chance here. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's and Berbatov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Foden does well to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson making good progress. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. Now it's Saka. De Bruyne. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Berbatov. Foden. Now it's Foden. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. It's a good ball out wide. Haaland! It's loose now, and they... Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
He's having a hit!
Coming on the field.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Raspilicueta. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Berbatov. That is Berbatov! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required on the counter-attack.
And Dijk gets his final warning. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
On the field, number 10.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
21, black card.
Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. That's good vision. Manchester United have got it back, and they'll have another go. Couch. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. Fernandez. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Gakpo. And smartly reclaimed. Now here's the delivery. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And it's Bissouma. Cross to the back post. He's rising! Harmlessly behind. He's in a great position here. Aspilicueta does really well there. He is strong. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. The final 5 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Berbatov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. And a chance! And there's a goal! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Foden. Silvestre concedes a free kick for that. Gakpo running with the ball. He's found a way through. He's looking unstoppable. Gakpo with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Backward it goes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. Silvestre. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And time is up. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Eze, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Vieira. Oh, this is a great position. Good ball. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. Milan have their second corner now. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
Oh, what a mistake! Van de Ven. Konate. And Reinders. Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Now it's Eze. And that is a little undercooked. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Thuram. That is lovely. Eze picks it up out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Now it's Pelé. No, it's come to nothing. Reinders.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Thuram. Thuram ventures forward. That's a shade optimistic. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni making good progress. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Look at the space here. Eze, here's on, and the shot! Mbappe getting this one clear. Lovely feet. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The Netherlands unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the...
Big chance! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thuram. Tele going about things with real menace. Reinders.
That's going in strongly.
Saliba gives no quarter whatsoever. Now, can they get him away? And Messi!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the...
Great chance! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's made its way to him. Rodri.
L'affluenza
And
di
it's
quest'oggi
Messi.
è di 80.953
Tele.
spettatori.
Tele stood his ground strongly. Tele. Nicely. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So we have movement on
Messi.
both benches.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24. Il numero 13. Bale. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it's Bellingham. The Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Eze. And here's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Goes long and straight. He's found a way past. Eze. Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Reinders. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has sent him sprawling. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Decent chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. The Netherlands have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Cambio di giocatori.
He'll try from distance! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chouameni looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's De Bruyne. Picked out brilliantly. Now can he... There's the shot! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Signore e signori.